I'm gonna sneeze at any moment. So bad. I have to start this review by apologizing. I was one of the people that bashed Solo Star Wars Story with my friends and even on this channel. Very famous, you guys all loved it. I didn't like it, but I went to see it anyways because I am a big Star Wars nerd. I think that a lot of people are going into this movie already hating it. If you're going to this movie wanting to hate it, you will hate it. I had a lot of fun. It's a fun adventure movie. It is beautifully shot. The movie really has only one purpose. Solo shot first. So for this review, we're gonna do a little bit differently from the other two 5-minute reviews that you can check at the end of this video. We're going to discuss the pros and the cons, the things that I loved and the things that I didn't like. So first, let's talk about the pros. Alden Ehrenreich. Han Solo was really good. I was impressed. I liked this version of Han. Albeit he's not Harrison Ford. No one can be Harrison Ford other than Harrison Ford. But this version of Han is not supposed to be Harrison Ford, and I see a lot of criticism online as well saying,
oh, but he doesn't have the cockiness, he doesn't have the shoot first attitude from that Han Solo from the original trilogy.
Because he's not supposed to. He was never written that way. This Han Solo is young. He's still very amazed by everything that's happening around him. And I think this is a really cool take on Han because it makes for a different character as well, even though it is the same exact character. Other thing I liked, all the character interactions were really, really well done. Speaking of characters, Lando and Chewbacca, they steal the show, especially the latter. The action is really cool. You don't have lightsabers, you don't have force, you don't have any of that. This movie is basically Fast and Furious in space. So you have heists, you have races. The smaller scale helps a lot in the action because it makes you feel more intimate, it makes you feel more visceral as well. Also, there is a big reveal in the end that will shock everyone. It will give a chance for your Star Wars fan friend to explain you what's been happening in the TV shows and the larger Star Wars universe as well. Now for the cons. This movie tries to explain something that I didn't need an explanation. It's just dumb. I think the biggest complaint with this movie is that it feels unnecessary for many reasons. The first one is the fact that you know that these characters will survive. You know that Han will not die. There's a scene where you've seen in the trailers that Chewbacca is in a life or death situation. You know that he's going to live because he's Chewbacca. He still has to appear in 5 other movies. So all of these characters, they're pretty much protected by this aura of there's more movies, that there's no immediate danger, there's no stakes in this movie. Also, maybe because of the change in directions, the reshoots and all that, the movie doesn't have an overall message. Say what you want about The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi had a clear, very important message that was telling the people that grew up with Star Wars that this franchise is not only yours. And I think it's like a very important message, and also the reason why people get pissed about the movie. But this movie doesn't have any message. This movie is just inconsequential and in the end is unnecessary. Finally, on a personal note, I would prefer if these Star Wars stories would be self-contained, start, middle, end movies. That's why I love Rogue One so much. Unfortunately, this movie does feel incomplete, and that's a shame because I actually wanted a full story. But now, should you watch it? I will say yes, as it is a fun movie. All these characters are really well played. The interactions are amazing. It's really nice to see how Han got all his tools, how he got his gun, how he got Chewie, how he got the Falcon, all that stuff. It's really, really fun to watch. But it's hard to put this movie in any position on my Star Wars ranking because it doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie. It definitely feels that it's in the same universe, but it feels alien to the franchise, and that's a good thing, but I just don't think that is a movie that is pertinent. They're trying to move things forward the way The Last Jedi did, and for that I recommend you going to watch in theaters, but you don't have to go watch it right now. You'll not be missing anything. But if you're going to the theaters already thinking you're gonna hate the movie and this movie is gonna ruin your childhood, first of all, don't do that. It's just a movie. And second, if you think that Star Wars movies are ruining your childhood, maybe your childhood is not over yet, and you should consider that. If these movies are ruining your childhood, maybe you don't have to watch them. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. This was another 5-minute review, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.